Man, after the games last night with Golden State losing to Minnesota, I kind of expected that. The hamstring injury with Steph Curry. I don't expect Golden State to win the series with them being down 3-1 without Steph being in the lineup. I think they had a chance to beat Minnesota with him fully healthy. It could go either way. But at this point, I'm not surprised at them being 3-1. Not sure what Jimmy Butler is doing. They won't play off Jimmy to try and help keep the Warriors from having a vacation exit in the second round. So he's being called out now. But I don't know what's going on in the NBA. I definitely, not surprised by Golden State and Minnesota, but I definitely didn't expect Cleveland to be down 3-1 and Boston to be down 3-1. Even though Jason Tatum got the injury, I didn't expect them to even be down in the series like they were. And then the fact that Indiana and New York came out 2-0 leads on Cleveland's home floor and then on Boston's home floor now that they're back at home was crazy to me. So things are just going, and this is before Jason Tatum's injury with the Boston series. Cleveland is okay. Donovan Mitchell isn't hurt, their top player. But definitely things with these series are not what I expected. Like I said, Golden State and Minnesota, okay. Minnesota up 3-1. But if you would have told me today that Boston and Cleveland are down 3-1 and facing elimination, the best two records in the Eastern Conference, I would have been like, no, you're kidding me. I don't know what's the extent of Jason Tatum's injury and if he'll be playing for Game 5. Knicks only need one more to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. And we could see New York and Indiana battling it out to go to the NBA Finals. And so the thing is, let's say it gets to the Knicks and the Pacers, I'll probably give the Knicks the edge. But then if the Knicks go to the finals, I don't think they can beat Denver nor the Thunder. Maybe Minnesota, but I would pick one of those three over the Knicks or the Pacers, whoever make it to the NBA Finals. I would pick the Knicks to eliminate the Pacers. Then the Knicks go to the finals in June. And whomever comes out of the West, Minnesota, Denver, or OKC, I'm picking either one of those three over the Knicks or the Pacers, but I'm thinking the Knicks would take out Indiana, and then I don't see the Knicks being able to beat any of those three teams in the West. But it's just been a roller coaster with this second round. Definitely not what I expected with Cleveland and Indiana and Boston and the Knicks. Craziness. And to people who bet money on this Boston Knicks series and Cleveland and Indiana, obviously betting in favor of Cleveland and Boston, money definitely has been lost. I'm sure of that, because it's just unexpected. And the games have been so close. It's not like anybody's getting blown out. It's just coming down to execution in the final minutes, and Boston just not looking like the defending NBA champions right now. They've been tested. They have the experience. I really don't know. And like I said, this is before Jason Tatum got hurt. So I don't know if, both teams have to take it one game at a time now. Cleveland and Boston, they both have to win 3 straight. I don't know if that's possible for Indiana and New York to lose 3 straight games now. I really don't know. We saw, who was it, Denver and Thunder go 7 games, and Denver closed that out. I don't know if Cleveland and Boston can get these to 7 games. If Cleveland and Boston somehow get these series to Game 7, then I would say Cleveland and Boston, because they'll be on their home court, should be able to eliminate Indiana and New York. But the Knicks and the Pacers have to make sure this does not get to Game 7. That's all I'm saying. But they definitely got the momentum. Indiana and New York do. And definitely a turn of events in where we at in this NBA second round. I would not have thought that these would be the standings as of right now. Like I say, you know, Golden State and Minnesota's situation, Minnesota being up 3-1 doesn't surprise me. But Cleveland and Boston both down 3-1. Definitely unexpected on my end. We'll see what happens with Denver and OKC. I'm still thinking Denver can eliminate the Thunder. The Thunder are young and up and coming. But I think Denver haven't won a championship already. And then you got Jamal Murray, future Hall of Famer Russell Westbrook, and the Joker. Those three plus the rest of the team might prove to be too much for OKC. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, as phenomenal as he is, SGA, Denver might be too much. But they're staying in it, they're fighting. But I got Denver to take out OKC, I think. So we'll see what happens. Let me get the exact where it is with Denver and OKC before I go. I just want to see exactly where they stand. Give me 1 second. I'm looking it up now, guys. Okay, it's tied 2-2. And so they're going on a game 5. So, that's tight too. I'm still picking Denver to take out OKC. And, we'll see what happens there. And SGA, I know he's going to do his thing. He's, like I said, he's up and coming. So I don't want to take nothing away from him. And, we just have to see where it goes from here. I don't know what you guys think. Are you shocked at the current landscape and where everything is at? 3-1 Minnesota and Golden State in favor of Minnesota. Indiana up 3-1 on Cleveland. New York up 3-1 on Boston. OKC and Denver are tied 2-2. So that's where we're at with that. And, it's going to be interesting. I'm never counting Boston out with them being the defending champions. But they definitely look like they are on the ropes, obviously. And without Jason Tatum, that's definitely an issue. As we all know, you see how no Steph Curry is affecting Golden State. But I wouldn't have given New York a chance to beat Boston. I wouldn't have. Versus with Golden State and Minnesota, I think it could have went either way. I know a lot of people predict Minnesota to win the series, even with a healthy Steph Curry. But without Steph, there's nothing the Warriors can really do. And so, it's definitely been a whirlwind. That's all I can say. And like I say, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I know he's going to show up and show out for Game 5. I don't know if Denver's going to end up with another 7-game series, like they did with the Clippers here with OKC. I think they can finish OKC off in less than 7 games. It might go, well, I was able to have to go 6. They're 2-2. But I don't think it would necessarily be 7 games like they did with the Clippers. That's, if it goes 7, I think it still favors Denver. And they will win 4-3 like they did against the Los Angeles Clippers. But, a lot of surprises right now, especially if we see Cleveland and Boston get bounced out of here. So what do you guys think? Are you surprised? Did you bet any money and now you're down? What are your picks for all 4 series? Denver, OKC, Golden State, Minnesota, Cleveland, Indiana, Boston, New York. Do you see any miracle comebacks for the Warriors, Celtics, Cleveland, or are they done? And the closest series right now is Denver and OKC, tied 2-2. And we just have to take it from there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about what's going on now with all 4 series. And, is your team still in it? Do you not have a dog in the fight at this point? I don't know. So that's basically it for this video. I'm just getting one last. Let me see here. Nuggets and OKC. Let me just see exactly when Game 5 is before I get out of here. Series tied 2-2. Oh, and it is tonight at 8:30 p.m. I'm guessing that's Eastern time. So yeah, Game 5 is tonight. Oklahoma City Thunder and Denver Nuggets. Check it out. See what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about the NBA playoffs 2025 so far. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel as always. Facts or Feelings, all one word, no spaces. Put that in the YouTube search, Facts or Feelings, no spaces, and my channel comes right up. And any topics you all want me to discuss or videos you all want me to review, send that to my YouTube email. That's cregier.mj@gmail.com. That's CREGIER.mj@gmail.com. The email will also be in the description of this video, so you all can see it there, word for character. And that's it. Crazy playoffs, right? I'm out.